Have you ever heard the saying, be the first to worrying about the world's worries, and the last to enjoy its pleasures? It's a profound piece of wisdom from an ancient scholar, and it holds a surprisingly powerful key to living a more meaningful and fulfilling life today. What does it really mean to worrying before everyone else and celebrate after them? Is it about being a constant worrier or a selfless saint? Stick around, because we're going to unpack this ancient philosophy and discover how it can transform our modern mindset, reduce our anxiety, and help us find a deeper sense of purpose and joy. Let us break down the first part. Be the first to worrying about the world's worries. At first glance, this might sound a bit pessimistic. Who wants to be the first to worrying? But it's not about embracing anxiety. It's about foresight, responsibility, and proactive problem solving. Think about it in your own life. When you have a big project at work, do you wait until the day before the deadline to start worrying? Or do you anticipate the challenges, plan ahead, and tackle potential problems before they even arise? That's the essence of this idea. It is about having the wisdom to see what's coming down the road and taking action. This mindset applies to everything, from our personal lives to our communities. On a personal level, it could mean saving for retirement early, even when it feels far away. It's worrying about your future financial security before it becomes a problem. It could mean adopting healthier habits now to prevent health issues later. You're anticipating a future need and taking responsible steps. You're not just reacting to crises, you're preventing them. This foresight actually reduces long-term stress. The person who plans ahead sleeps better at night than the one who constantly puts out fires. Now, let's zoom out to a bigger picture. Worrying before the world is about civic duty and social responsibility. It's the spirit of the volunteer who sees a local park getting littered and organizes a cleanup, not waiting for the city to do something. It is the entrepreneur who sees a gap in the market that could help people and builds a solution. They are identifying a worrying or a need in their community and taking the initiative to address it. They aren't waiting for a problem to become a catastrophe. They are the leaders, the innovators, the caretakers who make our world a better place. They possess a sense of duty that extends beyond their own immediate comfort. This proactive approach builds incredible resilience. When you've already thought through the worst-case scenarios and have a plan, you're less likely to be paralyzed by fear when challenges inevitably arise. It's like a ship captain who studies the weather charts before setting sail. They aren't wishing for storms, but they are prepared for them. This preparation gives them the confidence to navigate rough seas. In our lives, this translates to emotional and mental strength. By facing potential difficulties head-on in our minds and in our planning, we develop the fortitude to handle them when they become real. So, now for the second, equally important part of the saying, be the last to enjoy its pleasures. This isn't about denying yourself happiness or living a life of constant sacrifice. That's a common misunderstanding. It's not about never enjoying anything. It's about the timing and source of your joy. It means finding your greatest satisfaction not in personal gain, but in the well-being of the whole. It's about prioritizing collective success and finding your happiness in the joy of others. Think of a great team captain, after a championship win, who is often the last one to celebrate. It's the captain who first makes sure every team member is acknowledged, who thanks the coaches and the fans. Their greatest joy doesn't come from lifting the trophy first, but from seeing the happiness on everyone else's faces. Their pleasure is magnified because it's shared. This is the heart of being the last to enjoy. Your personal celebration comes after you've ensured the success and happiness of the group. In our families, this could look like a parent who works hard to provide for their children and finds their deepest joy not in a new car for themselves, but in seeing their children thrive and succeed. Their happiness is deferred and linked to the well-being of their loved ones. In the workplace, it's the manager who puts the team's development and success before their own promotion, finding fulfillment in mentoring others and watching them grow. Their reward is the team's achievement. This principle teaches us about delayed gratification, a skill that is incredibly valuable but increasingly rare in our world of instant everything. By learning to put the needs of the collective first, we cultivate patience, empathy, and a profound sense of connection. The pleasure we eventually feel is not a fleeting, selfish thrill. It's a deep, lasting satisfaction that comes from contribution and shared success. It's the kind of joy that truly nourishes the soul. The happiness you get from a new gadget fades, but the pride you feel from helping your community achieve a goal can last a lifetime. When you combine these two principles, you get a powerful formula for a meaningful life. Worrying first is about being responsible and proactive. Enjoying last is about being selfless and community-oriented. Together, they create a cycle of positive action. Your foresight and hard work create a better situation for everyone, and the success of the group becomes your greatest reward. This isn't just a philosophy for saints or historical figures. It's a practical guide for anyone who wants to be a leader, a good parent, a reliable friend, or a valuable member of society. Think about the most respected people you know. Do they constantly chase their own comfort, or are they the ones you can count on when things get tough? Are they the first to grab the credit, or the ones who shine the spotlight on others? More often than not, they embody this very spirit. They take on the burdens of planning and preparation, and they find their joy in the positive outcomes they help create for others. This is the essence of true leadership and integrity. So, how can we start applying this in our own lives? Right now, start small. In your family, maybe it means being the first to notice that supplies are low and doing the grocery run before anyone has to ask. Your pleasure is the smooth functioning of the household and the appreciation of your family. At work, anticipate a challenge for an upcoming project and prepare a solution. Your enjoyment comes when the team succeeds without a hitch, thanks to your foresight. In your community, instead of just complaining about an issue, be the one who researches a solution or contacts a local representative. Your joy is the progress you help create. This mindset shifts our focus from what can I get to what can I contribute, and paradoxically, when we focus on contribution, we often receive more in return: more respect, more trust, and a deeper, more authentic form of happiness. It transforms us from passive consumers of life to active creators of a better reality for ourselves and for those around us. This ancient wisdom isn't about giving up your own happiness. It's about discovering a higher, more durable form of it. It's about building a life of purpose, one proactive, thoughtful step at a time. Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration today. I hope this gives you a new lens through which to view your worries and your joys. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content that dives into timeless wisdom for modern life. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you practice this idea in your own life? Until next time, take care and be well.